Hi, welcome to my channel. Thank you for clicking on it to checking it out. And today I wanted to talk about, well, I wanted to burn the ancestor money, but and then my order didn't come. I burnt it all. I burnt it all this morning. And what happened? The order didn't come. There's like, I was gonna come tomorrow, so I'm thinking it's gonna come today. Never came. So here we are. And then I was thinking of the generational curses. It's your bloodline, it's your lineage. I was stuck looking for the word. Like, what is that word? Like when you don't, your lineage doesn't move forward, your family name dies and no one else has the name, then your lineage can't move forward. Like, we're all women. The whole family's women. We have no uncles, there's no men. There are no men in the family. And my son has their father's name. Like they don't carry the family last name. Well, my family last name. Like I don't have my family's last name either. So, this is something that's been going on for generations back. You could probably say from the 1800s. I was saying 50s and 60s. Like, no, it's from way back in the days. Like, people used to do fuck shit from way back in the days. And then it's like my family has been living this curse, and we've been going through the same cycles, the same patterns, the same everything for years. For years. You've always been in it. It's like you live it. Like that's you. Like you were born in black magic. Like that's just what it is. And that's why it doesn't work on you, because that's what you where you come from. Like you come from that. And it will never work on you. I remember my mother used to say, my mom used to say to me, if anybody does anything to you, they could do death spells. That's just gonna go back to them. They're gonna die. Somebody's gonna die in their family, their household. Whatever they do, whatever work they do, they're doing work on your finances. They're doing work on your life. They just want you all fucked up. They want chaos. They want everything to just be a hot mess. It's gonna happen to them. And then she's like, that's how you know who did it. If somebody dies in that person's family, that's how you know that person was the one doing work on you, because something's happening to them. Their life is all fucked up. Their life is falling all apart because whatever magic, whatever work they do, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work because that's where the family comes from. That's who we are. Like that's what we do. But I don't do it. I try to be different. I don't want to be like this fucked up family. So, and then everyone is a little bit toxic. They are toxic, So, and then it's like, I grow up and I'm like, I don't want to be like that. Like, I don't want to be like my mom's. Like, I don't want to be like my aunts. Like, I don't want to be like that. Like, I want to have a different life. Like, I want to live a different life. Like, I want to be happy. Like, I want to be happy. I don't want to be married in a situation where it's for convenience. Like, you don't even love each other. There's no love there. Like, you're only there because he pays the bills. You have nowhere else to go because it's a convenience for you. I don't want to live like that. Like, I want to be in a relationship where I'm actually loved. Like, they love me. I want to have a love child. Like, I just want to be happy in my life, in my future. And my family was not like that. Like, they married for convenience. They married just because, or they chose to be, what is that called, the side chick. Like they would choose, they would be okay with that, and I'm like, I'm not okay with that. Like, I'm not gonna be a side chick, I'm not gonna be a second wife, like I'm not gonna be none of that. Like, no, it's either me, it's all or nothing, or leave me the fuck alone. Period. And it has been a choice to be alone. It has been a choice because I didn't want the way I see my mom. I didn't want my kids to see me that way. So I'm like, I'm gonna change it and I'm gonna be different, and I want to change. Like, I didn't want to repeat the same patterns that everyone else in the family does. Like, you don't have to be like your family. Like, you can actually create change. You can be different, and it is okay because it's your life. No one is running your life. Like, no one tells you what to do. No one dresses you. No one pays your bills but you are the boss of your own life. So it's, if you want change, then you make that change. I was thinking that. I was thinking about that. And I was thinking about the ancestors, because the more I burn this ancestor money, is like the closer I get to them. Like, I just feel closer to them and more connected to them. Like, I understand. Like, I understand better. Like, I was thinking that, like, this is something probably my aunts did. Like, no, it's not something that my aunts did. It's something that happened years, years ago, the 1800s, even long time, because it takes a long time for, it's a generational curse. So it's something that's been going on for generations. So I have my mom, then her mom, and then her mom, and it's an ongoing thing, and it's always been happening. It's been going on forever. The curse gets stronger, stronger, or it just never changes. It's always the same. But you become more protected because they know what's gonna come. The family knows what's gonna come. So I guess that's why they warned us when we were younger. They told us like what is what. They told us like what can happen, what to look out for, who to be careful of. And they said it only one time. So it's either you got it or you didn't get it. And you have to learn the hard way. So it's like, I'm 42. I'm 42 now, and I understand the conversation that we had when I was 10, 12 years old. I understand now. Back then I didn't understand. I was just like, "Oh, my family crazy. I don't want to be around them." But now I know the purpose of the conversation. It was like a warning, because after that last time we were there, like, everything changed. Everything changed. And we stopped going over there. Like, everything changed. And then we had to do things on our own and figure things out on our own. And that was that. So it's like, protect your bloodline. You protect your bloodline. Don't do black magic. That was the main thing. Don't do black magic, and protect your bloodline. Like, you don't want to be attached. You don't want to be attached to anything negative. You don't want to, if your family has this on them, you don't want to be attached to another family that has even more bad things. Because then when anything bad happens, when you're around a person and bad things always happen, it's because they have something. They have bad luck. You have to stay away from that person because you don't know what they got on them. You don't know what's going on. And everything is energy. So, like, when you're around a person and good things happen, it's because that person has good energy. But when bad things starts happening, like, yeah, money starts going down, or just bad luck, like your car breaks down, you got to pay for this, you got to pay for that, just bad things, you lose your house keys or anything, it's just crazy. It's because who are you around? Who are you next to? Like, whoever you're next to or whoever you're fucking is the one that's giving you this bad energy, and you have to pick it up, because if you don't pick it up, it's gonna ruin your life, or you're gonna be fucked up for a while. You're gonna be fucked up for a while until you figure it out. It's who you're with. But the more you sleep with them, the worse it gets. So you have to pay attention. Just pay attention. Be wise. Pay attention. Like, have some common sense. Everybody doesn't have common sense, but just pay attention. Be good, vibe high, stay positive. lead with love. I always say lead with love and stay positive. Like, just try not to be angry, stay composed, like, try to control yourself. What is it? Master your emotions. That's what you got to do. Master your emotions. You don't get angry. You don't talk that, like, it took me years to not talk, shit. But, I got to control my mouth. My mouth. Now I know a little better. And I just pay attention. I stay quiet and I pay attention and I listen and I don't say shit. Like, I don't know. Ancestor, money, generational curses, your lineage, your bloodline. Those are the main things. Lineage and your bloodline. Just take care of it. Pay attention to it. And I guess this was a little talk. And the ancestor money did bring me closer to my ancestors because I didn't know about the money and I didn't have a connection. And now it's like I have a connection. Like, the connection is stronger, is better. And I think when I was burning, I didn't think. I was crying. Like, I was burning the money and I was crying because I realized, like, my family's all women now, but my family was not all women. Like, there was men. We had men in the family. Like, we had warriors, like leaders, like respectful, these good men. And I'm just like, wow, like that's the kind of people, that's the kind of man that I miss. That, like, I didn't have that. Like, we grew up with women and all of the women had to be strong women because there was no men. So you had to be the man and you had to be the woman at the same time. That could be why I always attract a gay man. Always. It never fails. It's so it's so disappointing. But all the women are strong, and then if the woman was weak, it's like, I don't want to be like you. Like, I don't want to be like you. And I will always but we, all of the women are just strong. We're educated. We go to school. It's like, we want to better ourselves. And it's like we always had to deal with black magic or people that do black magic. And it's like you can either choose to do black magic to these people or you just leave them alone. You leave them alone because all you do is curse your children, you curse your family. You already cursed. Like, the fuck are you doing? Just let it go. Give it to God. Like, just take this, just take it, please. Give it to the universe. Pray for them. Forgive them. Because they just cursed themselves. They just cursed their own children. And they don't realize it. Maybe they're too stupid. Like, I don't know. It's like people are just so stupid. I don't know what happened. Like, people from back in the days and now they're just dumber. They can't even write in script. Let me stop talking. Thank you for listening. Thank you for clicking on the video. Ancestor money. Once you start burning it, you will have a connection with your ancestor. You will know things that you didn't know. And you'll be like, wow. And I cried this morning while I was burning it. I cried. They were like happy tears. And like, I just cried because it's like I don't know how I just cried. Like, I cried. I was burning it and I was crying while I was burning it. And I was thankful. I thank my ancestors for being there. And if I woke them up, and I thank them for being there for me. Through all this bullshit, my ancestors are the ones that's there for me, protecting me, guiding me. And I thank them. And then I just think about my family and all the fuck shit. And I'm just like, wow. And I know what not to do. But I'm going 15 minutes. So thank you for watching. Lead with love. And we'll talk again later. I'll try not to be too chatty.